It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. I feel like changing up the beats. I got my man Grammatic on. Shout out to you, Grammatic. You know what I'm saying? If you hear me using the beats, you know what I'm saying? Giving you credit as well. I got my project coming out using your beats. I'm giving you the credit. You know what I mean? So you see this, future reference, you're gonna know. Yeah, like I said, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. You feel me? With another live stream and stuff like that. Peace, happy Monday and stuff like that, man, as well. And I definitely want to say I'm honored and grateful, you know what I'm saying? Peace and grand rise. And definitely want to thank the Most High for waking us up for another day. All right, bad. That's a good volume. Yeah, definitely want to thank the Most High for waking us up for another beautiful day, for another beautiful rising and stuff like that, man. Definitely honored and grateful to be back up on the channel and stuff like that, man. I know haven't really put in our regular videos, like I said. I just been really taking some me time. You know what I mean? For like the last 2 weeks, man, like taking care of business and then going to training and stuff like that. And then of course having those days off to take time to myself to enjoy me. You feel me? But your man is still focused, you feel me? And like I said, man, welcome to the channel, man. Hey, I'm Shazak, I'm Yashar. What's going on? Yeah, peace and grand rising, everybody. Like I said, you already know what to do. All right, my fault. You know what, bet that's a better volume. Can y'all still hear the music? Yeah, I think that's a good volume right there. And yeah, like I said, family, peace and grand rising, man. Like I said, I'm honored and grateful, man, to be up on the channel, man, up on here live once again. Oh, yeah, I like this beat right here. What's going on? Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, me, I'm really feeling great, man. Like I said, feeling real good about everything, man. I just been like getting my rest, man, getting a peace of mind, but I gotta go to work later tonight, which I'm glad and grateful for. You feel me? I just been, like I said, taking my me time, man. I've been really having a peace of mind, man, just to be able to just breathe, relax, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, though, man, when you come inside of the chat, man, y'all go ahead and get those likes up. What's up, Earth, man? And like I said, y'all greet one another. What up, Mike Tyson T? Y'all greet one another. And like I said, there's no arguing, no debating, no trolling one another. And like I said, y'all be respectful to everybody. The mods, you already know what the rules are. Hey, Queen Maxi W, what's going on? And like I said, and also drop your city and state, represent your city and state too as well. Yeah, man. Like I said, I really feel real great, man. And it's really so funny right about now because I've actually seen something that's been going all over the TikTok right about now. Once again, dealing with the Latino community. Once again, they leeching on to the so-called black, hey beautiful love, the so-called black American community right about now, right? Because one of these Latinos wanted to get mad talking about for the movie Sinners, which took place in 1932 down in Mississippi. And this Latino guy talking about, like, first when it came up a Black Panther, hey, Sam Mathematics, what's going on, bro? First, he wanted to praise Ryan Coogler for actually coming with the Latinos in Black Panther 2, praised them. All of a sudden now in the movie Centers, you don't even see no Latinos in the movie, when at the same time this takes place down in Mississippi in 1932, where there wasn't no Latinos. They were being repatriated, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they were being repatriated, which means being deported up out of there, which means it wasn't a whole lot of them. It wasn't even a whole lot of them. And you mean to tell me that you want to get mad and upset, talking about where's the representation? And not people literally came out there and waxed his ass. And I'm actually going to say this. I am actually glad that I did see a lot of Latinos have actually came out and literally checked his ass, which is a really good thing. And like I said, to those Latinos, hey Litty Locks, to those Latinos that came out and checked his ass, you know what I mean? I commend y'all. I commend y'all for checking his ass. You want to know why? Because our community got to keep on going through this shit. It's like, why is it Latinos? You always expect us to give y'all some sort of representation in our culture. If you were so proud of your culture and you were so hardworking, you think you're better than us, why can't you create your own? Why can't you create your own? Where is your Denzel Washingtons? Where's your Morgan Freeman's at? Where's your Angela Bassett's at? Where's your Lynn Whitfield's at? Where's your Taraji Henson's? Where's your Morris Chestnuts? Where's your Spike Lee's? Your Gary Gray's? Your Antoine Fuqua's? Where is your Ron Coogler's? You're not producing them. Why do you always feel that we are obligated to give y'all representation from a group of people you don't even fuck with like that? See, every time when it come down, it's time to benefit. You always want to be saying black and brown, but you're not always involved in the story. If we not always involved in your story, you're not always involved in ours. Why can't we tell our own story and it be about us? Then you want to be talking about from dusk to dawn. Listen, it was by two white men that was in Mexico. It wasn't a Latino movie. It's like, why do you feel the need to always you gotta be included in something? This is the third fucking time we already did went through this shit with y'all. We already did went through this shit last year, Juneteenth, when the Mexican dude talking about we were underrepresented at his concert. That was our day. Then at the same time when it came down to hip hop. And then another thing as well, even when it came down to mass deportation during the election, when most of your people voted for Donald Trump, and you want to blame us because we don't want to protest for mass deportation when our people voted to make sure that y'all have to go through this. Why in the fuck you blaming us for your problems and you not getting representation? Make it make sense. Like one of the Mexican dudes is like, American Troller was like, yeah, they always talking about their problems, man. Like, they never really shed light on ours. You don't shed light on it. Hey, Tess, tell me, Sister Iman, you don't shed light on it. You don't stand up like you were supposed to recently, April the 5th. You didn't stand with us November the 5th, and you didn't stand up for yourself on April the 5th. What the fuck? Why do you feel the need that we got to speak out for your issues? We are not the Avengers. Listen, Latinos, we are not your fucking superheroes. You know what you acting like right about now? You were acting like we are mommy and daddy. You're really acting like an entitled, spoiled child. We already let you around, but now you really fucking show me your ass with this bullshit about being included. You never include us, and my thing is this. Where is the Afro-Latino representation on Telemundo or Univision? We don't see that. You don't put none of them Afro-Latino brothers and sisters on none of them goddamn shows. But the funny thing is, they gotta get around us so they can be on film. Like many of them did. They had to take on so-called African-American parts in order to get into Hollywood. Gina Torres did it. Rosie Perez did it. Zoe Saldana, her crazy ass did it. You know what I mean? She was playing black American parts for a long time. And she fucked up doing that shit with Nina Simone. She did that shit. And who else? Selena Slavetti, Dosha Polanco, many Afro-Latinas that have been on film, that have been in our community, in our circles, that have gotten on film. Just like the brother that was playing in the Central Park 5, Afro-Latino. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't give them no representation. But yet you always feel the need that you got to give representation in our film. It is not our job and obligation to tell your story. You got to put it out there. You got to put in the work, man. Latinos, you got to go out there and put in the work, because you want to know what it's showing? It's showing that y'all are really being lazy right about now. It's showing, hey, Rain Love, hey, Mike Tyson, see, and it's like, y'all are really showing that in many ways, y'all are really lazy to even stand up for yourself and to even tell your story. If you got a story, put in the work out there. Our people went through hell, so many sacrifices, just so they can finally get better representation. I might not agree with Spike Lee, but guys like Spike Lee, Gary Gray, Antoine Fuqua, they had to walk so Ron Coogler can run. Hey, BF for 95, those Those guys that those brothers and sisters from like the James Earl Jones from like um so it, so many of them. Ruby D, you feel me? Like so many of them paved the way to be on film. We took on roles that made us look bad. We took on roles that really made us look bad, but our people kept still fighting. Hey, Rain Love, I said the same shit. Right, they gotta get their own shit. Stop writing novels. Exactly. You gotta stop doing that. We put in the work. We paved the way. And here's the thing. You always make it seem like you always make it seem like we gotta be the one that's gotta put the foot in the door and tell your story. No, you gotta put in the work. You gotta produce them. You got to put in the work. You got to produce them. You got to put in the work. Pull yourself by your bootstraps, Latinos, and y'all put in the work. Y'all go to those acting schools like our people did, those school for the arts. Like we had a Tupac that y'all love so much. We produced that. He went school for the arts and he was rapping. He was a double threat. You feel me? We produced that. You got to go ahead and produce that. You're not putting in the work. It is not our job because guess what? Do you include us or Afro-Latinos in your films? No, you do not. Right, thank you. Thank you, Adrian McCoy. Guess what? If you don't want to talk about we don't give you Latino representation, the Wayans family gave Jennifer Lopez representation as a Latina Puerto Rican on The Living Color. And then Spike Lee, like Adrian McCoy said, he gave Rosie Perez, another Puerto Rican girl, another Puerto Rican woman, a start. Two black people gave Puerto Rican women their start on film. So what the fuck? We gave them, we opened the door for them. That's what we're saying. Every time we open the door, what does it do for y'all? It opens the door so y'all can go through it. But we paved the fucking way. But you want to talk about representation? Come on. We gave the door. Let's listen. We kicked in the damn door so you can finally get the representation on the damn film. Because realistically, we are really showing right about now, we really don't need you. We really don't need you. And another thing, it shows that you need us more than we need y'all. Right, right. Rosie Perez was a Soul Train dancer, right, Mr. Mike, on another black show. Don Cornelius wasn't perfect, but it was two black people that gave her her start. Don Cornelius on Soul Train gave Rosie Perez her start. She became famous, and then Spike Lee. Come on. What are you saying? Guess who kept Fat Joe, you know what I mean, popular? Murder Inc. Irv Gotti and Ja Rule, guess what? Kept that Latino representation out there. What the fuck? Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. You gotta stop that. You always want to be inclusive into our shit, but you never want to have us inclusive into y'all shit. When it come down to y'all, it's a Latino thing. We ain't saying all of y'all, but the majority of y'all. We ain't saying all of y'all. Right, she was on Soul Train and The Living Color. Two black shows. Yup. Facts. Yup. Rosie Perez gotta start being around black people. She was on two black shows. Soul Train as a dancer, yup, in Living Color. You know what I mean? As like one of the girls like training for the dancers. Exactly. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, she was with Spike Lee. Come on. Do the right thing. Come on, she was around us. Come on. Jennifer Lopez got her start being around us. Jennifer Lopez got her whole entire fucking career off of black female vocals. You right, Fortune. That it's like you are literally showing y'all are culture vultures and leeches, yo. This shit gotta stop, and you wondering why. Right, and you really gotta, and you really wondering why we are really cutting the cord, especially from a lot of you white Latinos. You wanna know why? You really showed your true colors time after time again. We don't owe you anything. And as a matter of fact, one of your Latinos even had it right. He said they do not owe any representation. Representation is not owed, which is really is not. You got to put in the work. You got to put in that work. You got to show them skills. Hey, Latrice Johnson. You really got to show that work. You got to put in the work. You really gotta you gotta produce those kind of people besides Salma Hayek or Jennifer Lopez or Antonio Banderas or Benicio Del Toro. You don't even produce a whole lot of them, and then if you do, you really don't even support them like that. And then when they come down to your cause, you don't even want to speak about your cause. My thing is this: if you want somebody to shed light on your issues and all that, okay, put up the motherfucking money and then at the same damn time, tell your story. Exactly. J-Lo career blew up after dating a black man, Sean Combs. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Latrice. Right, thank you, Brian Davis. A lot of Hispanics don't even know their own history, let alone history contributions FBA's made to this country. Right. Come on. Who's really hard working? It is really showing right about now who is really the hard working ones. It is really showing right about now. Come on. And then at the same time, it's like once y'all want to get around us and you reach a certain level, then you want to kick us at the damn curb. Like George Lopez. They wanted to start Latin Kings of Comedy. It wouldn't be no Latin Kings of Comedy if it wasn't the original Kings of Comedy by the brothers. Come on, stop that. We helped y'all along the fucking way. Stop it. But see, that's the thing. Every time we give y'all the ball, y'all drop it. You want to shit on us, and then not to mention, you don't even want to shed light on your issues. It's like y'all as a whole, Latino community, you don't shed light on your issues. None of that. Right, Rosie Perez was the choreographer for the Fly Girls, right? And Jennifer Lopez, one of the Fly Girls, exactly. Yup. Who opened the door for them too? The Wayans brothers. Exactly. Angela Bofield. Exactly. They get their start around us. You get your start by being around us. Let's keep it real. Let's be real. You do not get your start unless you get around us. We the fucking door. Let's be real. Latinos, you do not get through the fucking door without us. Let's be real. Fat Joe got through the fucking door being around DITC. Lord Finesse, what are you saying? Right, come on. You need to do your stuff on your own. And you want to be acting fucking entitled like we owe you something. No, we do not. You got to go out there. You got to do it. Stop fucking blaming us for not protesting for y'all, but you want to slap us in the fucking face. The black community this, the black community, but you want us to protest and represent you. You're backwards. Latino community, y'all are the most delusional, ass backwards, confused community I've ever fucking seen. 1 minute you're brown, the next minute you're white. Make it make fucking sense. Exactly, Tatrice. Once again, you put your foot in your fucking mouth once again. Exactly, Fortune, right. Jim Carrey always showed love to the Wayans families. He even said it when there was no white people trying to give me no start. It was a black family, the Wayans family. At least he gave props. J-Lo ain't say shit. I don't know Rosie Perez did. But I'm going to say this. Even John Leguizamo, you got your fucking start being around us. Come on. Stop the bullshit, yo. You were literally showing your jealousy, Latinos. Literally. You were showing you are the biggest parasite. Why do we owe y'all something? But you never even acknowledge your Afro-Latinos in your fucking countries. Where are they on Telemundo? You got no Morinos on Telemundo. Make it make sense. You don't. You don't shed light on them. We the ones that shed light on the issues over there. Right, John Leguizamo doesn't give any credit. Now all of a sudden, Latinos built America. We the largest economy. We this and that. Taking away our talking point. Stop the bullshit. We gave y'all are fucking entitled parasites. Stop the bullshit. You keep putting your foot in your fucking mouth. How are you going to, hey, chakra, how are you going to expect to come to your aid or help you or represent you, but when you always shit on us, yo? You're shitting on the help you shitting on the people you need help from. You're fucking yourself up, man. I mean, literally, you left a really bad taste in our fucking mouth. I'm serious. And you wonder why the hell a lot of us ain't fucking with y'all right about now. You on your own. You need to go on your own. You in our hip-hop culture. You did not create. You want to be in them films. You did not create. You want to be in them spaces. You do not create. Stop. Why do y'all want to be in those spaces? You hate our faces, but want to be in those spaces. Make it make sense, Latinos. I don't get it. Y'all are double-minded. Y'all are very hypocritical, yo. The hypocrisy. You really making yourself look bad. Not only you're exposing yourself, you're making yourself look bad. Why do you feel we owe y'all representation? It's not. You showing you fucking lazy. We hard working, then take your hard working ass and start producing documentaries. Where is your Hidden Colors? Where is your Dr. John Henry Clark's, Dr. Ben Jokinitz, your Prophet Noble Drew Ali's, your Honorable Elijah Muhammad's, your Malcolm X's, even Garvey? He was Jamaican, but he got it popping up here. Where is your Walter Williams? Where's your Bobby E. Wrights? Where's your Dr. Phil Valentine's, your Bobby Hemmitt's? Where's your Dr. King's? Where is your Bobby Seals? Where is your Huey P. Newton's, your Fred Hamptons? Where's your Colin Muhammad's? Where's your Farrakhan's? Where are they? Where's your Professor James Smalls at? And you know what's so funny? Even the Mexican girl in the comment was like, she said, I'm a historian. She said if there were going to be Latinos in the film, it was going to be historically inaccurate. Even one of your own said that. So guess what? Quite a few of your owners on TikTok putting your asses in check, yo. I'm glad they are. I'm really glad they are. But it's like what you doing, you are literally exposing yourself. You are showing that you do not stand for anything. You didn't stand up on hands off protests. We telling y'all hands off about shit. This is our protest. That's why we fucking silent. Hands off of our shit. You always want to jump in our shit. Why? If y'all don't really fuck with us, why do you need us for fucking help? That's the bullshit we talking about. But you want us to give you representation? We don't owe you shit. We don't owe you nothing, Latinos. Every fucking day more than ever, why are you bringing that smoke to the damn Caucasians? Why not? Yeah, vultures, I said Afro-Latinos. You did this to yourself, yo. Right. Zandra Shaw from the right. I don't see no dark Dominicans on Telemundo, no dark Puerto Ricans, no dark Cubans, no dark Brazilians, no dark Colombians, none of that. That's right. We don't owe people. That's right. We don't owe no people anything, yo. We don't owe you not a motherfucking thing, yo. That's the thing that we're saying, yo. Now, like I said, if you got to start around us and you give us props and all that, and you show love, If you do what Jim Carrey did, then we will fuck with you. But no, that shit gets on my nerves. I know, Volta. I said Afro-Latinos go through racism, and I'm talking about it. You don't ever see them on Telemundo. Why is that? You don't put no Afro-Latinos. You always keep them and tuck them away from us. So we don't know that they exist. Why is that? You don't put no Afro-Latinos in none of your shows on Telemundo, not at all. And you wonder why the fuck we are cutting the cord. This black-brown solidarity, that shit is phony. Y'all are fake and phony, and y'all shaky and crazy, yo. Y'all are shaky and flaky, man. You looking like, how in the fuck you gonna get mad at another demographic that to not give you representation in a film that's about us? Y'all weren't even down there. Our people didn't even know what no Mexican was back in the day. This is in the 30s. It was us and Caucasians. You think we knew what? Come on. Y'all were being repatriated. Y'all were being repatriated. You feel me? Y'all were being repatriated back. Right, exactly, chakra, right, exactly. That's my point. If y'all face racism so much and we go through the same struggle, right, why do you take your nose up at us, right? That's what we are saying. Right, exactly, so Era. Why are these people worried about being included? Right, that's what I'm saying. The double-mindedness. You wanted to be white proximity to whiteness. You weren't even out there with those white folks doing the hands-off protests, but you want to be included in the motherfucking film. But your people want to be shitting on us. Why should we give you representation in our fucking films when you constantly want to exclude us in your shit, and then you shit on us? Every time you get around us to get to the fucking top, you shit on us and don't include us in nothing. That's why we gotta cut the fucking cord. We don't owe you no explanation why there was no representation. We don't owe you shit. You were showing y'all are the biggest leeches, yo. I had enough of y'all shit, yo. We ain't saying some of y'all ain't cool. We ain't saying we never met no cool Latinos, but especially you white Latinos, I really had enough. Right, we never included. But you're asking her when we don't include others. Exactly. And even the Asian guy was saying, like, look, like, it is not their job to include in all minorities all the time, which it is not. We are not, listen, we are not the gatekeepers to tell your story. Why do you feel the need that another demographic is obligated to tell your story when you don't fuck with them? Why would you, if you don't fuck with a group of people, why would you want them to tell your story? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why do you think that we were saying we don't like when white directors trying to tell our story? They not going to get it right. Wouldn't it make sense for y'all to tell your own story? Right. We're not hosting none of your award shows like how Fat Joe did. When you going to include us in one of your award shows? Never. So why the fuck should you feel that you were obligated to be in our shit? We opened the door. We created it. And you want to walk in the fucking door and step in the shit like you own it? Come on. Hey, April. We don't owe you shit, Latinos. The fuck is on your mind? Hey, boy, 861. The fuck is on your mind, yo? Thank you, Brian Davis, for the $2 super chat. Yeah, yo. Too much entitlement, yo. Y'all racism, y'all entitlement. Y'all left a very bad fucking taste in our minds. I will admit, I'm sick of y'all. I don't hate you. We don't hate you, but we are sick of y'all shit. The tethering that y'all are doing right about now in this time frame, Latinos, it is utterly ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous right about now, and it makes my stomach turn to even look at a lot of y'all right about now. It makes me fucking sick, my people sick, all of that, because time after time again, you keep on spewing your anti-blackness, but yet you want our fucking help. It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, man. Right. They are busy getting arrested to port of their club parties, knowing that ICE is on their asses. Right. The entitlement is real, and it really is. That's right. Your entitlement, your anti-blackness, and your damn racism, and your entitlement, it is really beyond me right about now. I'm sick of it. We are sick of it. Leave us the fuck alone. Leave us alone. Y'all are no different than these Caucasians, yo. Y'all are worse. Y'all are literally the Latina Karen and Billy Bob. Y'all are acting like colonizers. Y'all are not supposed to be involved in every fucking story. Even one of your own Latinos, like, listen, like, you gotta understand, when it's not your moment, it's not. And it's like literally not even knowing. You don't think that somebody is not going to show Ron Coogler that shit? Do you really know what you're doing? You're burning the bridge. You're acting like entitled kids, and you're burning the fucking bridge. Boss, Latinos, you're acting like entitled fucking kids, and you were burning the bridge. The bridge is burnt, yo. Yup, them colonizers, right? Them Spaniards, yes, yo. Y'all are really true colonizers, and I'm telling you, y'all are despicable, yo. It really makes no fucking sense, yo. The way that y'all act towards a group of people that y'all really don't even fucking like. Right, chosen one, why must they be included? Right, that's what I'm saying. Why do you feel that you always gotta be included in our shit? But when they come to yours, we are never included. Stop it. That's the wishy-washiness. Your anti-blackness, your colorism, and your racism, and your wishy-washiness, you burnt the serious bridge with us, yo. Y'all fucked up. You're going to look around, and I'm telling you, none of us is going to fucking help you. Not even them damn Afro-Latinos are going to help you. You really on your fucking own. You hear this beat? It's over, yo. For real, yo. Like it really don't make any sense. Why aren't you pitching that idea to the Latino community? I can't forget. Y'all not really as united as we think. All of y'all don't get along. All of y'all don't see eye to eye. And then you want to exclude your Afro-Latinos. You cast them out. You cast out your Afro-Latinos, you tuck them away, and you exclude them. You exclude them. But yet, you want to get around us and then exclude us. Make it make fucking sense. It's like, seriously, yo, your attitude, your mindset, yo. You got a double conscious. Latinos, you gotta take accountability. You gotta look in the fucking mirror right about now. You wanna know why? Because these last few months, you really have showed how backwards you are, how entitled you are, and how disingenuous you really are. Y'all are fucking despicable. Y'all are really not as united and strong and hardworking as we thought. Why? Because you can't even stick together to put in the work, to put in the project that's gonna put representation. And then again, right, and then again at the same time, you don't even stand up for yourself. When they come down to your problems, we don't see you out there as a whole protesting. Hey, Golden Heart. We don't see you out there standing up as a community protesting. We don't see y'all marching. We don't see you out there saying we're going to take a stand on this. Hey, Kimberly Howard, we don't see y'all saying, are we going to protest our money? Are we going to do that? It's always black and brown people. We doing this. No, we doing this. Don't try to lump yourself in. See, when everything go down, you always want to lump yourself in. Hey, Cohetia. You feel me? You always want to lump yourself in when you think it's for your benefit. Stop it. You always look for convenience and comfort. That's done. You need to stand on your own. You need to stand 10 toes down and stop looking for us to give you fucking something. Help and representation. No, you need to do it. You need to go on your fucking own. Latinos, you showed to us you do not stand on your own. You do not know how to stand on your fucking own. You are here because of us. You get benefits because of us. You only get representation and get around and get rich because of us. Everything you fucking done, you never done it on your own. Let's be real. Let's be real. You never did it. You never did anything on your own. Let's be real. You never did. Your rights and privileges and your freedoms that you got today, you didn't fight for that. You wanted to be white. Remember? You went to court, right? You fought in court to be called white. So why are you saying you're brown people? Black and brown. You're not brown. You're white, remember? So why should you feel that so-called brown people need to be included into a black movie? Why? You're double-minded. You're wishy-washy. 1 minute you're brown, the next minute you're white. Make it make sense. It's not our fucking job. Why do you want to always say black and brown when you're not fully down? You're not. You only need this when you want something or when you're in trouble. Stop it. It's our struggle. We don't share the same struggle. Remember? Didn't Lulette said that? The Negro problem is not ours. Remember that shit? So why should you be included in our story when we don't share the same problem? Remember? You didn't exist. You didn't even exist. Why should we tell you? Why should we tell you and put you included in the story you never existed in? You never existed. Let's be real. We never fought side by side on anything. You never existed. You only benefited, but you never existed. Y'all leech on to us the most. Y'all have leached onto us the most. And once you benefit, you get ghost. You do it all the fucking time. Y'all need to look in the fucking mirror, yo. Right now, they simply stole the movie from the Latinos. Y'all weren't even around back then. Even your own people are saying we were not there. You wasn't. Why should you be included in the story you did not exist in? Why? This furthermore lets us know why we do not want to be around you. We want to have distance from your existence. For real. Especially you white Latinos. Right, exactly. Ryan Coogler put a Mexican in Black Panther 2. They complained talking about he was a dark one. Come on, yo. Y'all are never fucking satisfied. Y'all act, you know what? Y'all act like the fucking white woman, yo. Y'all are crazy and delusional and you never want to be satisfied. And you act like spoiled, entitled fucking children. Y'all are lazy. Y'all are not as hard working as we thought, yo. Like I said, hey, Mary Demetrius, I commend those Latinos who came out and checked your asses. Why? You needed to be checked. For real. Y'all needed, right. You needed to be checked. Why? Because guess what? Like, to me, it doesn't make no sense that you were going to get mad at a demographic that wrote a movie about them and their story and you're not included. When have you included into your story? Guess what? Damn. When Selena came out, we saw the movie. We didn't ask where was the black people. No, we knew that that was your story. Why should we get mad when you want to celebrate your own story? Do you include us as Cinco de Mayo? No. Do you hear us complaining we were underrepresented as Cinco de Mayo? No. We will go out and have a really good time, and that's about it. But we never felt we needed to be included in the y'all shit. No. Do y'all include us in the Mexican festival? No. Do y'all include us? You feel me? We don't include ourselves in the Puerto Rican Day Parade, Dominican Day Parade. If we do, we go there and we let them celebrate. Why is it we can't celebrate who the fuck we are? You're not always going to be in our story. And definitely, let's be real, you ain't even want to be a part of our story. You want to get the glory, but you're not even fighting in the story. How the fuck you going to get representation from a people you want to be distant from? How the hell you want to be in the story, get the glory, but you want to be distant from the damn fight in the story? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You don't even want to be fighting side by side with the people in the story. So how you going to be included in the story and trying to get the glory? You didn't exist. You didn't even want your existence around ours. So make it make sense. Make it make sense, Latinos. Come the fuck on. And you want to be mad? That's right, Black Magic. No more help from freeloaders. That's right. We not helping y'all. Y'all clearly show that you really need us much more than what the fuck you think. But see, you keep on trying to shit on us. You want to talk about mass deportation, members of the black community. We wasn't included in that. Why the fuck are you focused on us? That's why you fucked up right now. You want to know why you fucked up, Latinos? Because you are going against the grain. You are going against the grain. Because in secret, you pray to those black deities in secret, but you hate us in person. That's why they fucking you up right about now. You want to know why? Those black deities you've been praying to flip the script on your ass. That's why you're getting fucked up right now. And why you think Mexico, y'all are getting fucked up? Why? You got Cristo Negro down there. Remember? You don't bring that representation out. Oh, you don't say that. You got Cristo Negro down in there. In your basilica, Mexicans. Exactly, Coitia. You don't want to put in the work, but you want to reap the rewards. Make it make sense. Where's the representation on that? You got Cristo Negro down there, Latinos, in Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama. You feel me? El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras. You got Cristo Negro down there. Where's the representation on that? That's why y'all are getting fucked up right now. Y'all are getting your karma, Latinos. You are going at the chosen people, the original people. You have benefited from the original people of this land and of this planet. That's why everything has flipped on you. You cannot pray to black deities in secret and hate the people in person. See, you're double-minded in everything. You're double-minded in your way of thinking. You pray to black deities but hate us. You don't like us and be racist, but then you need us. You don't like us but want to be included. You don't like us but want to benefit. You're double-minded. You are wishy-washy, double fucking conscious. And it's showing you don't want to put in the work. Y'all are really lazy. We ain't saying y'all don't got no hard workers over there, but what we are really saying right about now, y'all are the biggest leeches. Y'all don't stand for anything. Y'all are showing y'all are leeches, and you are daily showing your weakness. Bars, Latinos, every day you are showing that y'all are leeches, and you are showing your weakness. You are showing a lot of your weaknesses right about now. You ain't willing to stand up for yourself, and you ain't ready to get your own representation, and you are not ready to, you don't got no smoke for the white folks. You ain't ready to stand up for yourself, nor had a representation. So why the fuck should we fight for y'all, and you ain't ready to fight for yourself or to bring representation to your story? You don't say nothing. Why aren't you talking about it on TikTok? Why does it have to come down to terms your people got to be facing mass deportation? Now you want to talk about Vicente Guerrero. Mexico had a black president. Where was that years ago? And here's the thing. Y'all tell us this shit in secret. Why don't you bring that out? You don't speak on nothing. They don't shed light on no issues. You don't stand up for them. You don't speak up. You don't go against the grain. You don't want representation. You don't fight for it. Why should a group of people you don't like fight for your rights and representation? Make it make sense. Why should a group of people that you don't like fight for your representation and rights? Make it make sense. You don't make sense. Y'all are backwards and wishy-washy on every fucking thing. A lot of you white Latinos, you're not a part of the bloodline. You're not one of us. You are clearly showing more every day. You're really not one of us. You're not. Y'all left a very bad fucking taste in the mouth. And I'm telling you, the more you do this, the more we keeping our distance. I'm going to be real. I'm willing to keep my distance. So when they say separation, it ain't just with the daggone Caucasoid. It's with your asses and the rest of you heathens. But you motherfuckers, Latinos, boy, the taste in our mouth is so bitter. I ain't saying all of them. The ones that speaking out, I commend them. I'm glad we got some of them out there checking your ass. Like one of the Mexican ladies said, why should they protest? Why? When you never gave a shit. And another Mexican woman was like, my people, y'all didn't show up. She was like, how the hell you going to be complaining about something when you don't show up? They right. And you want representation, you don't show up to fight for that. You don't speak up. You don't show up. You want to kiss the ass of white proximity. But they kicking your ass. They showing they your real enemy. Now we got the same enemy. No. You wanted proximity to that enemy. Now when shit go hard, now you want to be within our vicinity. It don't work that way. Hector, it don't work that way. Maria, it don't work that way. Hector, Maria, it don't work that way. You gotta get it fucking right. Who the fuck you think you are? To come into our motherfucking spaces and faces, hey Deborah Tyson, and talk this bullshit. We don't owe you nothing. We don't owe you the protest. We don't owe you to put you in our films. We don't owe you shit. You gotta show us otherwise. Latinos, you better look in the fucking mirror. You need to pull yourself by your bootstraps and stand 10 toes down on who you are and what you believe in your damn story. You're only 500 years old. Let's be real. You're acting like entitled children, and mommy and daddy, we got to verbally wax you. We got to check you. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Hector, Maria, we don't owe you shit, okay? All right? Okay? And listen, you on top, matter of fact, you on permanent timeout. You ain't coming to the cookout. We don't owe you not a damn thing. That's right. We built this bitch. Everything that we got, we work hard for. You only benefit later. How the hell you going to be a hater, but you always benefit later? Bars. You can't act like that towards the original people. No. You can't be a hater and come around and then benefit later. It doesn't work that way. We don't owe you an explanation for shit. We don't owe you any fucking help. Okay? All right? Latinos, get it through your skull. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Seriously. Like, your entitlement, yo. We got to spank your Spanish-speaking asses, man. Y'all feeling so fucked up. Why? Because white folks don't fuck with y'all, and now we ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all are upset. You put yourself in this corner. We tried to warn you, but you put yourself in this corner. You did this yourself. You can't be a hater and expect you to save you on one of those capers. No, the capes are off. We ain't going no capers to save you. No, we ain't running out there. We ain't going on capers anymore. No, we're not going on capers for haters. Fuck that. Bars. Latinos want representation in the movie centers. Tell me, where's the Latino representation? It's not your story. It's not your story. How the fuck? Listen, you don't even want to fight with us in the story. But then, when shit go wrong, you want to come back with revisionist history like you were part of the story. No, that's y'all trying to say, oh, we was always there side by side. No, you wasn't. You went down to no motherfucking Mississippi with us? No. Right, you want to be represented. You're tethering. Stop it. Yeah, Deborah Ticey, they put their foot in their fucking mouth. Stop looking, yo, listen. Stop looking for us for clout, but you always put your foot in your fucking mouth. You do it all the time. You never include us. You never do it. It's always just Latino, but it's always black and brown when they come down. No, that's done. You're acting like entitled kids and you burnt the fucking bridge. You burnt the serious bridge. You literally burnt a serious fucking bridge. From years of seeing this shit, and after the election, and after hands-off protests, and then looking at Fat Joe tethering ass dealing with hip-hop, and Deborah Colon, and then of course Jean Leguizamo, and then Jennifer Lopez, y'all have literally fucked it up for yourself. And like my good sister Deborah Ticey always, like she told me, if these people would have been good to us, we would have had some sympathy and help y'all out. We would have, but nah, that's done. The bridge is over, y'all. KRS once said it best. The bridge is over. You ain't coming back over. Exactly, Hazelwood. See that? She was born and raised Mississippi. There wasn't any Mexicans here, right? I didn't see any to the 2000s. Only Latinos I knew was Puerto Ricans. That's because I was going up north to Connecticut to visit my family. They were the only Latinos I knew. Shit, you don't even see Puerto Ricans coming out saying, where's the Puerto Ricans in the movie? Where's the Dominicans? No. I'm glad them Afro-Latinos are speaking out and shutting them the fuck down. Many of them are seeing the movie and actually saying they like it. It's like, and then at the same time, the Afro-Latinos, they seeing this shit even more. They seeing the anti-blackness on their side, even outside. They seeing this shit even fucking more. I'm like, yeah. Come on. You don't put no Afro-Latinos on Telemundo. The only time they on film is if they come around us. Unless they around us. You feel me? You got your fucking start in famous by being around us. We open the door so you can create your own representation. And what you have done, you dropped the ball. You dropped the fucking ball. We opened the door to allow you to get representation. But where are y'all? We only seeing a little bit of actors and actresses. We don't see a plethora of Latinos, actors and actresses. Black Panther came out. Oh, where's the Puerto Rican one? You're not even Puerto Rican, John Leguizamo. You're fucking Cuban. Come on, bro. You misrepresenting the group of people. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Shout out to Cuban Link. He called Fat Joe ass a tether. Yeah. Like, it don't make fucking sense. We ain't talking ones that genuinely like us and that fuck with us. You feel me? Because what you're going to do is you're going to cause a separation amongst your own Latino community. And by the way, I was looking right about now, many Latinos are mad at one another right about now. You got house cleaning to do. You worried about our representation. You need to worry about your representation, about your situation. Y'all situation fucked up right about now. You need to worry about that representation who voted for Trump about dealing with mass deportation. Worry about that representation. Worry about that shit. That's the problem. That come on. Y'all need to motherfucking watch that. Y'all need to watch out for that representation because it's looking bad. Ever since the election, your representation is horrible. Right. You're right, email. What's up, email? Yeah, Asians need to worry about that as well. The facts, Marcus Evans, you need to worry about your representation. It's looking horrible. Your representation doesn't look honorable, it looks horrible. Bars. I mean, seriously. That election made y'all look bad. Then the aftermath after the election, y'all had towards us made y'all look bad. Then, of course, the shit dealing with Kendrick Lamar. Matter of fact, the ship of Kendrick Lamar and Fat Joe, the ship of Kendrick Lamar icon, that made y'all look bad. Fat Joe made y'all look bad. The election made y'all look bad. Hands off protest made y'all look bad. And then, of course, the ship of Sinners movie. That's the number 5. November the 5th, April the 5th, dealing with the number 5. And they was way with up Rashid. And those are 5 things that made y'all look fucked up. Right. You don't show up. You don't stand up on 10 toes down. You don't speak out about the promise in your community. If you do, you come in our spaces. You got to come on our channels to speak out. Make your own channels, podcasts. Don't just talk about gang culture or La Raza. Talk about what the fuck is going on. Hit the damn streets. You got to protest. You got to speak out about what is going on in Hollywood. You got to go out there. You feel me? You can't take somebody's culture and co-opt it like it's your own and then say, where's our representation? It don't work that way. You have really burnt the bridge by acting like entitled kids. You really did. And we are really looking at y'all like y'all not making any goddamn sense. Hey, what up, Tarvis Mayweather? My bad. You really are. The bridge is over, yo. Y'all have really clearly burnt a serious bridge with us. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I'm really serious right about now. Right about now. Now, like I said to the Afro-Latinos, they got love for us. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, if you truly genuine, you cool, you fuck with us, like I said, we don't mind that. So the ones speaking out against your people, I commend you. We respect you for that, for checking their ass. Because you don't see us saying, where is the black representation doing your movies? No. The reason why we saying that, where are they? Because they are not on Telemundo. They're saying it. You don't even speak out on the issues dealing with Afro-Latinos. It takes us to do it. Right, that's right, Koiti, right. We've been used as a tool for every race and then thrown out. But no more. That's right. That's done. It's no more. We don't owe you not a motherfucking thing to protest and represent you. We are not your fighters. We are not your fucking lawyers, okay? We are not your representatives, okay? We are not your lawyers. You're not going to be included in everything, okay? Make your own story, okay? You're so hardworking. Get your hardworking Spanish-speaking asses and go out there and get the representation. You know what I mean? If you get around this and you get and you build, you know what I mean? You get around this and you grow, show love to the people that is helping you to help you get there. And don't shit on the people that open the door to help you get there. Let's be real. If it had not been for us, you would not be over here on these fucking podcasts or social media on TikTok to say this bullshit. Why aren't you shedding light what is going on in the Latino world with Afro-Latinos? But no, your anti-blackness shows time at the time again. We already had to check a motherfucking Mexican girl again, talking about members of the black community. Why us? Why aren't you checking your own? But I'm glad your own is checking you. That's real. They holding you accountable. I'm glad, right? Why aren't you checking Latinos for Trump? Why aren't you checking, you know what I mean? Why aren't y'all standing up for your rights that you have? Why aren't you standing 10 toes down? Why aren't you voicing this on the TikTok about what's going on in your communities? About the racism you are now dealing with? When they made blood in the blood out, we didn't ask. Exactly. Thank you, Deborah Ticey. Thank you, sister. Right. When you made in blood out, we didn't ask for representation. Guess what? We watched it and we liked it. We like blood in and blood out. That's your story and we like it. We didn't ask for no representation. No. And that shit caused a lot of bloodshed in your community. We didn't ask for that. Even the Desperado, we didn't ask for none of that, but we enjoyed it. Come on, what the fuck? And that's a good movie. I love Blood In and Blood Out. It's a damn good movie. We didn't ask for none of that. No, so why should you be asking for us? You got to stand 10 toes down and put in the motherfucking work. Why won't you learn from us? Right, American me, right. That's what I'm saying. Instead of y'all bitching about it, why won't you learn from our story and apply it and put in the fucking work? It shows we always put in the work. We the hardest workers. We are the hardest workers and the greatest researchers. We are. We are, man. Come on. You got your own people on TikTok calling you out. I'm glad they are. Because your own people been checking you. I've been seeing Mexicans checking other Mexicans. I've been seeing them. Right, y'all been around Cameron and them for too long. Matter of fact, you have adopted their mindset. Y'all confused because you want to try to be white, but then you try to be Latino. You don't even know how to be Latino. You're not even Latino enough. How? Latinos, you want to dive in someone else's culture and take on traits of our culture while being, well, it's like you want to have a racist mind but have a black swag. Make it make sense. You want to hate us in your mind, but you want to dress and act like us. You double-minded. You don't know who the fuck you are. You don't know. You want to dive in our culture, take on traits and personalities, be in our culture, but have a white racist mind. Make it make sense. You don't make any sense. You're double-minded. You're wishy-washy. You don't know who the fuck you are. You don't know what you want. You are. Y'all, you want to benefit from our culture. You want to act and dress like it benefit from our culture while having a white racist mind. Then you want white proximity and being our secret enemy, but you want to benefit from the culture acting as our enemy. You want to have the mind of the enemy, but you want to benefit off of our culture being a secret enemy. You don't make any sense. That's why you're fucked up right now. Because you want to play the black deities in secret, but then you want to hate us on the surface. Make it make sense. That's why them black deities flipped the script on y'all. They had enough of y'all shit. All that Santeria Ifa y'all been practicing, praying to them black deities, they had enough of y'all shit. So they said, you know what? Fuck y'all. You know what? It shows you really need us. You can't survive without us, Latinos. You can't. That's what you clearly have showed to us. Seriously. Seriously, yo. Seriously. Why do you feel obligated? Why do you feel entitled that we need to represent y'all or give y'all representation when you never wanted to be included in the fight for representation. Come on, how that's like saying we get liberation and we finally get free from the matrix. Where with the Latinos? You weren't there, motherfucker. You was right along with the matrix. Watch. When we get reparations or restitution, you're going to want to be a part of the solution. What about Latinos? The fuck you mean? Why is it you're always saying, what about us? You don't fuck with us. That's why we got to tell y'all, y'all not like us. You're not. Y'all with this bullshit, yo. Y'all Latinos, y'all are mockers and flip-floppers. Y'all flip-flop. Y'all do more flip-flopping than beaches. We might as well call y'all beaches. Why? Because y'all do more flip-flopping than anything. Latinos, y'all flip-flop more than sandals on the beach, y'all. Latinos, y'all are beach sandals. You want to know why? Y'all flip-flop more than anything. Y'all flip-flop more than sand. Listen, yo. Y'all have flip-flop more around this than sand have seen on the beaches. For real, yo. When y'all come around us, y'all treat us like a fucking beach. Y'all flip-flop. Oh, it's so good and cool. It's good and cool when you're around us, but then you go right back, oh, fuck the niggas. No, hell no. Y'all are the number one flip-floppers, yo. Listen, the beach, the cookout is closed. The beach cookout is closed. Why? It ain't no more sunny days at the beach. No more cookouts. Because you come around us and you flip-flop. Y'all are the biggest flip-floppers, yo. Y'all are culture vultures and the flip-floppers, yo. And we had enough of y'all shit. We are fucking tired. Listen. Y'all black and brown card has expired because of y'all bullshit. We are tired. Y'all card has expired, y'all. The cookout is closed. No more coming around the beach, yo. It ain't no more beach cookouts. Why? Because you come around and you fucking flip-flop. And you take all the food and eat good, and then you just say, fuck them niggas. No, hell no. Y'all motherfuckers moving in our neighborhoods in Cali. You want to firebomb our people to move our people out of those communities when they have fucking been in those communities for a long time. You move it to our neighborhoods. We don't move it to y'all neighborhoods. Y'all move it to our neighborhoods, and then you want to look at us like we fucking crazy. No, listen. It don't make sense. Ooh, that's me in the studio, fam. Right, you got to be serious. You can't be serious. And we gotta tell y'all, leave us the fuck alone, yo. We don't bother you. We tried to have love for you. Like I said, we ain't saying we don't got love for some of them that really fuck with us. You feel me? I got Afro-Latinos on my channel. I'm cool with one, you know what I mean, outside of work, that I met down Amazon. She's Dominican. She's a good sister. You feel me? Yeah, thank you to Trace Johnson. You saw that on Real? My girl, yup. Yeah, shout out to D-Flow Studios, man. Yeah, man, for real, yo. It's like, come on with the bullshit, yo. Like, stop it. You feel me? We got love for them Afro-Latinos that show love to us. You feel me? Because even they are really beginning to see the same shit. And I'm glad that those Afro-Latinos have came out and checked your asses after dealing with the election, even dealing with this shit. Like, come the fuck on. You don't show up. You don't stand out. You do not stand up for yourself. Listen, we fight with, listen, you gotta pick a side. You feel me? What did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say? We fight with those that fight with us. And I'm glad that our people are standing 10 toes down as a people to say we are focused on us. Focus on yourself. Come on. You want to be white, but you can't act like you brown and be a parasite. Bars. You can't want to have proximity to be white and then you brown, but yet you acting as a parasite. It don't work that way. Bars. You want to be white, but then you want to be brown, but you really a parasite. It don't fucking work that way. Because you mad that the white folks are showing you just because you were like me, that don't mean you were white like me. That's right, Janie. That's right. All my links in the chat too, family. Yeah, to follow me on Instagram. I've been posting my content. I've been in the studio lately. I've been posting my content. You know what I'm saying? In the studio. New pictures up as well. Yeah, I had a really good glass of wine over this weekend. Had a glass of white wine over the weekend. It was real good. You feel me? Yeah, I went to Fridays yesterday for real. Had them whiskey wings, man. Them things is hitting, man. You feel me? Yeah, yo, like it's we can't. It's like y'all gotten too comfortable, yo. You already done gotten too comfortable saying the N word. Another thing as well. I don't even want them saying the N word around us. I don't. Because how is it? I'm working on that, Deborah. I'm working on that, Deborah. That's coming. That's coming. I got it all mapped out. Yeah, thank you, April. Yeah, I needed that time, you know what I mean, to breathe and just, you know, just to go out to myself. You feel me? Like, it's like I said, man, like, what we saying, this ain't not a hatred. You know what I mean? This is really tough love because it's like we can't oh yeah, Deborah Tyson. Oh yeah, yup. I'm almost done my album as well. Yup. I'm almost done my project as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Like I don't allow them to call me the N-word. Like you can call me Moreno. That's a term of endearment. I don't mind that. Hey, Sonny, what's going on? Hey, Sonia. All my links in the chat, family. My Instagram is bmiles8428. bmiles8428. I got new content up on the gram. You feel me? New content up on the gram. My email address, brandonmiles410@yahoo.com. Oh, thank you, Deborah Tyson. Deborah Tyson, everything is all in alignment. Hey, real woman, don't do nonsense. You gonna see it. Oh yeah, man, Demetrius, bruh. After the songs I heard over the weekend, bruh, I was like, I damn near was in tears. I was like, yo, I'm gonna change the world with it. Yeah, you feel me? Like, you can't be like Fat Joe and Jennifer Lopez and John Leguizamo and them and get around our culture and expect to benefit and co-opt it, but then want to shit on us, man. That's what we say. Got you, Dad. Hey, Crypto Almighty. You know what I mean? It's like you can't keep doing that, man. It's like you can't expect us to open the door, you know what I mean, for ourselves, and we allow y'all in, and then you want to like capitalize, but yet you want to be racist towards us on the back end. You can't. Oh yeah. You know, like the shit that Fat Joe did. Oh yeah. I just recorded 2 new tracks, Crypto Almighty, and I got 2 more to go, so I'm almost done. And I'm going to have a music video. I'm going to have music videos dropping real soon, man. I got music videos dropping real soon, so get ready for that. Get the likes of y'all and to donate. If you would like to, the Cash App is $ bmouse8. If you would like to, you don't have to. You feel me? Yeah, your man got to go to work tonight. You feel me? And like I said, we also got the super chat right there as well. Man. That's right. That's what we're saying, man. Like, it's like it has come to this, man. It's like y'all have done this for too long, and we can't, and we're not going to allow that anymore. Then you really going to be upset because you're really not going to be included in nothing. A lot of us are not even going to want to do films with you. We're not even going to want to do music with you. None of that. Like, it's like you're not going to be included. You're not going to be all inclusive anymore. You feel me? Oh, I gotta go there. I'm 10:30 tonight. Just for the day. You feel me? But I know my schedule though. Dad. I already got my schedule and all that. Just for like, I got. Hey, Kamani, what's going on? Yeah, I got training today and tomorrow. You feel me? Yeah, yup. Thank you, yo. Thank you, Detrice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Deborah Tice. Appreciate it. Yep. Yep, already got my schedule lined up and already got it mapped out. You feel me? So they gave me my schedule. Just going there for training the next 2 days. Nah, email. I'm just for tonight. Just for training tonight. You feel me? We just they just yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm actually going to be working in the evening. You feel me? But I'm gonna get off at a good time. I'm still going to be able to come home and still be able to do you know what I mean, to do my YouTube in the daytime. Yep. You feel me? So I got good hours. I'm still going to be able to come home at a good time. Oh, thank you, Kimberly Hardara. Thank you, y'all. Yep, and it's even better than what I had last time. So I got good hours, and like I said, you feel me? I'm going to be, you know what I mean, having a good work balance. You feel me? So I'm grateful for what the Most High has done. Thank you, beautiful Kimberly Hardara, Patrice. Thank you, y'all. Yeah, man. Like I've been busting my ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yep. So I ain't complaining, man. I'm just grateful to be back to work, Yeah, man, cause for real. And like I was saying though, man, like our people have really put in the work for a very really long time, man. And to me, it doesn't make any sense that you want to attack people that you want to help you and come to your aid and to benefit from. Like, nah, yo. Nah. That's passive aggressive energy, Latinos, man. Latinos, you have showed way too much passive aggressive energy. Oh, thank you, Aunt Patrice. Oh yeah, same thing here, y'all. Mm-hmm. Them two new songs I laid down, jeez, man. Like I was even surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I'm grateful. Yeah, man. It's just yeah, man. Like I said, man. We put it down already, man. We laid the foundation, and you're not gonna disrupt our foundation. You're not going to be a part of our story all the time. Why? You don't even want to be. How are you going to be a part of our story when you don't even want to have proximity? Make it make sense. Oh, it's coming, Detrice. You feel me? Like, make it make sense, man. You feel me? Like, I don't understand it. Oh, yeah, Detrice. You feel me? Because like I said, to the ones that speaking out, I commend them. I give them credit. I'm glad that they did speak out. And it was like, you got to read the room. You're like, you really got to recognize when it's not your, you know what I mean? When it's not your turn. It's not your story. I mean, if that's the case, you should be mad at Zoe Zaldana in the way how she disrespected your people. You need to be mad at her. Y'all should be mad at Hollywood. Y'all should be voicing that. Oh, what's that, Deborah Ticey? Where I hear that? Oh, what's that, Deborah Ticey? I mean, word, man. Oh, the Latinos. What up, C-Mac? About what they sent. I saw it on TikTok and on YouTube. You feel me? Like I literally saw it on YouTube first, and then that was when I wound up seeing it up on TikTok, and I'm looking around like, are you serious? And then I saw the Latinos on TikTok. They were coming out like why you upset? Yeah, they on there going ham on his ass. Oh yeah, quite a few of them. Quite a few of them is waxing that dude ass like, yeah, go up on TikTok, Deborah, and put send us Latino representation. Of course, our people waxed ass. Our people waxed that ass. But then again, you know what I'm saying? But then again, when I saw the Latinos coming out against them, I was like, good. Because I even saw one of them recently talked about what happened a month ago, about April the 5th. She said, I saw a lot of white people out there. She said, my people, Latino, Hispanic people, she said, y'all were not out there. She said, y'all did not show up. She said, how are y'all going to be complaining, but when you never show up for the problems, you never there. She said, it was a little bit us there. And that's what we saying. You want us to go out there and speak up for your issues, but you're not willing to do it for yourself. But yet you're not, it's like you don't fuck with us, but you want us to speak on your issues and be included. No, you only want to be included the benefit of the back end, but you don't want to put up the fight. You don't want to put in the work. No. Listen, the young lords came because of the Black Panthers. There wouldn't be no young lords and brown berets with the Mexicans. The young lords Puerto Ricans and the brown berets Mexicans came because of the Black Panthers. Let's be real. Let's be real about that. Y'all were operating as gangs until we told y'all to become militant. Did y'all forget about that, Latinos? The trees. That's all what we saying. You don't make it make sense. That's what we are saying, you know, because little do you know, you might have some of your people. For real, Patrice? Damn. Wow. It's like, come on, like y'all be riding around calling us niggas and my yachties, but you got a Kobe Bryant picture up on your wall and you're riding around bumping the Tupac all day. Make it make sense. Yeah, we heard a lot of things with the Mexican rappers saying, I like black music, but I don't want my daughter around no black people. But yet, you around black artists every fucking day. How in the fuck you want us to have representation, but you don't want your daughters around us though? But yet, you be looking at our motherfucking women all the goddamn time. Make it make sense. You can't like black women and hate black men, and you can't like black men and hate black women. Both of y'all be like that. You'll have the Latino men hate black men but like black women. Then you have Latino women like black men but hate black women. You cannot do that. None of that. No, that really doesn't make any sense. It's hijacking, yo. It's pure culture vulturism. Your culture vulturism is out of control. Your colorism, your racism, and your culture vulturism is ridiculous. And all of that shit has put you out of rhythm. Y'all don't understand the fucking game, right? Hey, FBA Aisha, that's right. All my links in the chat, fam. Yeah, it's like you're not making any sense. Y'all are completely doing fucking nonsense right about now. It's like, yeah. It's like you have literally taken on the mindset, hey, Willie Rivers. You have taken on the mindset, yo, of this damn beast, yo. Yep, you're right, email. Exactly. Like that's what we saying. Like, how you going to like our culture, but you don't like us? Yep, it's 11:11. That's right, man, Demetrius. That's what the fuck we are saying. Like, make it make sense. Like, one of your Latino people was like, you know, how come when they come down to like, you know, Latinos, it's always just Latino, but when they come down to black people, it's always black and brown. Listen, stop doing that black and brown coalition shit, yo. Only when shit is really going down right about now. Stop that, yo. See, when everything is all right, you're white, but when shit start going down, now you're brown. Stop it, yo. Double-minded, wishy-washy. You feel me? They tell their daughters black men have a big dick and will bust them open. Deborah Tyson, you ain't the only one that said that. I heard that. Yeah, they see us as objects to be used. That's right. You feel me, C-Mac? They don't want any relation with us, right? Exactly. You feel me, C-Mac? When everything is all right, you're white. But when shit start going down, now you're brown. Stop it. We already got the clarity. There isn't no real black and brown solidarity. If it is, it's a small few of y'all. It's a small few of y'all. A small few of y'all. It's a small few of y'all that might fuck with us. But as a whole and overall, no. On blacks and Latinos, we always been side by side. You might have lived in the same neighborhood. We didn't always fight together. No. I had Mexican and Latino girlfriends. Deborah Ticey, wow. That's what we saying. We ain't saying we don't fuck with some of y'all. We ain't saying, but the wishy-washiness in your mindset, yo. That really Deborah Ticey, they told you all that? Damn. What else they told you? I'm serious. Like, for real. Latinos, you really put yourself in the fucking corner, especially you white ones. Right, they didn't grow up around us, hell no. The only reason why I got my experience, C-Mac, because I was going to Connecticut around Puerto Ricans. Did I meet some that were racist? Yeah. Did I meet some that was really fucking cool? Absolutely. On both sides. You feel me? It's good and bad in all cultures, but guess what? Latinos, stop walking around like your shit don't stink. Stop. 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 Damn, for real? Wow, Deborah Tyson, you serious? Wow. That's right. Kamani, that's right. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, this relationship with y'all has been very it's very it's complex, but it's not. Yeah. And your parents are real fucking racist. And another thing, stop trying to mention about black Latinos only when shit start going down. Now you want to be talking about Vicente Guerrero, how they helped the slaves. Y'all must have forgot. But guess what? If we were side by side, we didn't fucking forget. Y'all fucking forgot. Latinos, y'all fucking forgot. Wow, Deborah Ticey. Exactly, Kohit. You feel me? Carter, about that brown. Exactly. 1 minute you're La Raza, you want to enhance the race, but yet you saying you brown. Double-minded, make it make fucking sense. Right, same thing here. Like, I literally been around some Puerto Rican dudes that were like, they were Puerto Rican, they knew they were black. I'm talking about down. I've been around Puerto Rican women, you know what I mean? That was like great women, lovely. You feel me? Exactly, Kohit. You feel me? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, especially Puerto Rico over there in Louisa. Oh yeah, I was around them at my last job. Puerto Rican girls, my complexion. Oh yeah. Real talk. Real shit. Come on. And it's like, we've seen it. And so, if you coming at us, what do you think them Afro-Latinos are going to do? We ain't going to fuck with you. The Afro-Latinos ain't going to fuck with you. And then the white folks ain't going to fuck with you. So now you're going to have 3 demographics that's not going to fuck with you. You really on your own. See, and it's so funny. You kiss this white man ass, but he kicking your ass at the same time. Right, exactly. If they brown isn't like that black, exactly. Make it make sense. Yeah, enhance the race. You say that all the goddamn time, which means you want to be white real bad. But you're not Anglo-Saxon. You're not Anglo-Saxon. We don't owe you shit, Latinos. We don't owe you not a motherfucking thing to give you representation in our shit. We don't owe you anything. We don't owe you to, we don't owe you not a motherfucking thing to help you, to bring you up, to bring you around for any of that shit. Why? Because what you have showed to us over the years, and especially these last couple of months, you have showed your ass and your ass is grass. I'm telling you, it's gonna get treacherous on y'all, yo. Like, I mean, I've never seen a group of people like y'all in my life that clearly denies and have anti-blackness, but want to be included. Like, make it make sense. Then you know what I mean? You want to keep us away. It's like you tell your sons and daughters to stay away from us, but you live near us, but yet you get in our benefits. You okay? You want to stay away from us, but not our benefits. Make it make sense. If you want to stay the fuck away from us, stay away from our benefits because you didn't fight in the fucking struggle. You did not. You did not fight alongside with us. You maybe had the Puerto Ricans, but the young lords, but that was even a small faction of them. Come on. Stop the bullshit. Stop the cat. Yeah, yo. It's like I'm uncomfortable around a lot of them, yo. I really am. I don't hate them, but when I'm around them right about now, like I'm really cautious. Yeah, yo. We are really, yo, that relationship has left us exhausted. Now we gotta move cautious, yo, because you got the mind of this colonizer too much, yo. Right. It wouldn't be accurate, exactly. Okay, how about this? Since Vicente Guerrero was the first black president, put out that movie. Put out that movie of Vicente Guerrero, Mexicans. I really want to see you going to do that. No, you're not. You ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that. No, you're not. Ain't no way in the world you will put out a movie talking about Vicente Guerrero. No. Or Gaspar Yenga. You ain't going to do that. Nah, Cut the bullshit, yo. Stop the fucking bullshit, y'all. You feel me? The love is gone and the bridge is over, yo. Like your obsession, yo. Y'all clearly have a serious obsession, yo. And that obsession, yo, has literally, yo. I mean, y'all just want to complain about us. Y'all need to really pull yourself by your bootstraps and go on your own. And you really got to learn how to go out there and fight on your own, yo. Listen, yo. We are not the Avengers for Latinos, man. You feel me? Y'all always, people of color always want us to put in the fucking work. Like it's our job to fight for y'all. It's not. Them days are over. Them capes are gone, yo. Yo, the minority cape, yo, is burnt, yo. We not coming to y'all aid, yo. You feel me? We are not doing that. We are not coming towards your aid, yo. You gotta do that. You gotta step the game up, Latinos. And as a matter of fact, it wouldn't be no Latinos in baseball without Jackie Robinson. Let's keep it real. Yes, we are done. We get done with the games, the fuckery, the fakeness, and all of the bullshit, yo. I mean, I'm serious, yo. I had enough. And I don't give a damn about mass deportation either. I really don't give a fuck. I don't. The taste in my mouth about y'all, and then again, after when I seen what happened on my last job, I really don't fuck with a lot of y'all. Some of y'all are cool, but the majority, For real, they getting treated like a piece of shit in the workplace badly. For real, Depaticey. Damn, so that's what's going on? Yes. Y'all literally are being exploited and now getting deported. They fucked you. Y'all with the new set of goddamn niggas. They already got a hell of a lot of labor. Now they don't need you anymore. Now they deported y'all. See that? Congratulations. You played yourself and you fucked yourself. Listen, you don't even know how to represent yourself as a community. You don't represent yourself as a community. Every time we get something, you want to get something out of it. Stand on your own, man. Latinos, you are so weak, yo. Y'all are so weak right now, yo. We are not going to fight with people that are fucking weak that can't stand on their own, yo. Until you show us you drop the anti-blackness and you can stand on your own and you can go out there and create something. Everything that we created, you had infiltrated. Let's be real. Everything that we created, you wouldn't get the opportunity. Every opportunity we got is because of us. Let's be fucking real. Give me 1 second. You wouldn't get shit without us. Yep. For real. And here's my thing. How in the hell you going to get representation when yet you copy our representation? Y'all naturally don't even bring your own goddamn expressions. All of your representations has come through our creations. Listen, let's be real, Latino. The only reason why you got the representation is because you had to come through our creations. We laid the foundation and brought the creations. Bars. We laid the foundation and brought the creation. You will not be able to benefit if we laid the foundation and brought the creation. We let y'all in. Let's be real. Every time we kick in the door, you follow right behind. Let's be real. Right. The only reason why they said the first Latino, because they were saying the first black. Every time when we make history, then y'all go right behind and do what we do. Now the first Latino, the first Dominican, the first Mexican. It's because it was the first so-called black. The first so-called black American. Once we do it, then you go right behind. So let's keep it real. We put in the fucking doors. You feel me? We the ones. We open the fucking gates. Ooh, that sound fire. Yeah, you gotta have your own stuff, yo. Right, exactly. Wakanda Forever had enough Latino representation. Exactly. That's right. That's what we are saying. Yeah, thank you, Mary Demetrius. Right, exactly, Wendell, Penn. Right, Mexicans fought to be white. That's what I'm saying. My snippet is on my Instagram. You want to hear that snippet? It's on Instagram, my IG, bmouse8428. Yeah, thank you, C Mac. Yeah, that snippet is on there, man. You gotta go to my gram. I put up quite a few new pics, and I got I'm in that booth, and then I got a snippet. Thank you, Darkman Warriors. bmouse8428. That's right. Right, we paved the way in everything. You feel me? From everything that you have done, we opened the door and paved the way. Sports world, entertainment world, fashion. Guess what? Your fashion sense come from us. Your swag, your sling, your style, the way that you dress, it comes from us. The way that we dress, the way that you dress, it came from us. Puerto Ricans wasn't dressing like that. We were. We did that. The reason why the Puerto Ricans were dressing in New York, because they was around us. That's the reason why Cool Herc was. Y'all were around us. We created the swag, the fashion, the brands. All your fashion is us. The music you bump to with us. Come on, stop it. You want representation, but it comes through our creation. And as we laid the foundation. We laid the foundation of the creation. Let's be real. You come on. Everything that you did is come on. You got it from us. So why are you going to disrespect, yo? Right. Breakdancing was called the Moreno dance. You got it. Hey, Sanava Smith, you got into hip hop because of us. We did. They had to be rebellious against their parents to even do hip hop. Crazy Legs said it. Why you hanging with those Morenos? The Cocolos? Yes. Y'all had to rebel against your parents to be around us, bumping the hip hop or even doing hip hop. Right, where's the black representation in your culture? We don't see that. Stop it. The fuck out of here. Right, without us, it wouldn't be no hip hop. We don't want to hear black and brown people created it. We did. Come on, man. Stop it, yo. Hey, what up, Thaddeus? Yeah, what's going on? Like, I mean, for real, like everything, yo. All, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like y'all minorities get everything, yo. Right, we always get critiqued. Yeah, yo. Yeah, we ain't doing that we stuff. Black and brown, no. Exactly, Wendell. If Latinos didn't exist, right, we would still be there. As a matter of fact, here's my thing. Let's crush this argument. If there were no Latinos in all of the rest of the music genres that we created, from gospel to jazz to rock and roll to R&B to ragtime, you know what I mean, house music, you know what I mean, all of the R&B, why in the fuck will we need Latinos to create hip hop? Think about it. If we didn't need you in none of the rest of the music genres that we created, why would we need you in hip hop? Come on, stop it. Hey, Reggie Burnett. Right, Subnara Smith, most don't even like us. But you want to be a part of us and benefit in the part of our culture. Make it make sense. You want representation from a people you don't even like. That's what I'm saying. Most of y'all don't like us. Be real. It's a small few of y'all that may. You feel me? That may. But overall, no. And stop saying we always had a tight relationship. No, we have not. We seen the representation. We don't need representation on screen to see that. As a matter of fact, y'all gave us representation too long. You feel me? Y'all representation has literally showed that we don't need no fucking movie for that. We already seen your representation online and even in the goddamn street. Y'all representation is fucked up, yo. Y'all representation Latinos yeah, y'all Latino representation is fucked up right now. It's shot. And a lot of other groups of people, they're not going to be coming to your aid, yo. They not. Latino community, I really want you to know, you don't have no allies. We know we don't. But guess what? Y'all on your own. I'm serious. Like, do you realize how much yo, listen. We are like Bill, we are like the cop, y'all are like Kane. See, you know you're done fucked up now, right? Do you really know how much y'all done fucked up that relationship with us, yo? As a people, real bad, yo. Really, really bad, yo. Really, really bad, yo. I'm serious, yo. Yo, we the most hated powerful race, exactly. Yo, like, I don't really think they understand that, yo. I really don't. I don't really think y'all understand Latinos. I don't really think they understand that. You're, yeah, yo. It's like y'all bullshit, yo. Yeah, I'm tired of them moving over, yo. Like I said, we don't hate you. We just hate the bullshit and how y'all fucked up and your wishy-washiness, your bullshit, and we have come to terms that we don't need to be allies with y'all. And we are cool with that. We are real cool with the fact that you don't want to be our allies. It's guess what? It's cool. We ain't mad. We ain't upset. You feel me? We just glad that y'all motherfuckers showed your true colors. And I'm glad that my people have finally waken up to see that. And to me, like, like, make it make sense. You want to get mad because we ain't protest for y'all mass deportation. Then you motherfuckers want to get mad because there's no Latino representation. Where was y'all representation at the polls during November the 5th? Where was your representation November the 5th? Where was your Latino representation April the 5th? Come on. Aren't y'all white? Why didn't you take your white Latino asses out there April the 5th? Fuck that. You on your own. Latinos, you on your own, yo. You did this, yo. Nah. That shit is over with. It is. Yeah, you entitled motherfuckers. Beyond betrayed. They used us. No fucking dud, dummy. You thought you was going to be a part of the club. No. That orange motherfucker let you know you ain't one of them. You thought you had represent. Okay, how come you ain't fight for your white representation? Guess what? Them goddamn Caucasians are showing you, we don't need your representation over here. Guess what? You were never one of us and you finding out. Beyond betrayed. They used us. Motherfucking right they did. And now you want to look at us like, and now y'all feeling betrayed. Fuck y'all. Beyond betrayed. Listen, you betrayed us from the very fucking beginning. So why should we come to your aid? No. You drunk the white supremacist Kool-Aid, and now you're feeling beyond betrayed. Listen, we tried to warn you. We tried to fucking warn you what was coming. And the more we tried to warn you, your representation fucked it up. Yeah, they sure did. Yes. You did this. You did this. Now you're feeling beyond betrayed. Why are you feeling beyond betrayed? You got used. That was the whole entire point, dummy. You're not a part of the club. This so-called white man showed you. Let me tell you what's happening. Mexican, look here, Mexican. Let me tell you what's happening. You ain't Anglo-Saxon. I gotta let you Latinos know something. You ain't Anglo-Saxon. Come on. All those years you could have been learning from us, but no. You wanted to say fuck us instead of learning from us. You said fuck us when you could have been learning how to fight these devils. You can't fight these devils. You don't even want to fight them. You don't stand up for yourself. Why should we represent for y'all? Why should we fight for y'all? Yup, get over it. Yup, like we had to. Yup, get over it. Yeah, Latrice. Get over it, yo. Like you told us, get over yourself. You gotta do that. Pull yourself by them Latino bootstraps. Oh, damn, my fault. My fault. I'm about to see that, Latrice. I mean, serious. I'm serious. You welcome, Latrice. I'm serious. All my links in the chat, family. I'm dead ass. Like I said, it ain't out of hatred. Like I said, it's out of love. Tough love on y'all, man. I mean, it is what it is, yo. Like I said, I mean, it's hard to look at y'all. It really is. Yo, like I said, yo, like it really is, yo. Yup, and they not the only people that work hard, yup. Oh wow, Deborah Tice, I'm glad you saw that. And these notifications coming. I'm serious, yo. Like it's like I said, man, like that. It's yeah, yo. Like it's been enough, yo. It's been going on too long, man. You feel me? It's been going on for way too long, man. And what y'all should have been doing, you should have been, you know what I mean? If y'all would have sided with us and learn from us, you would know how to fight the fucking struggle, man. You would know how to get up and be 10 toes down. You feel me? That's the thing that I'm saying, man. Like, if y'all would be, you know what I mean? Like, if y'all would be up, man, and standing 10 toes down and going, you know what I mean, on your own and, you know, not looking for us to fucking save you, man. Like, you know? Exactly. It wasn't that they work hard, they work for cheap. Exactly, see, man, right. Because like I said, I really want to be real, yo. You want to know why your representation fucked up? You want to know why? Because even when I was working at that old job and I was around a lot of those Latinos who was illegal, let me tell you something. A lot of them are not hard working like they say they are. A lot of them are not hard working like they say they are. You want to know why? Because when I saw that shit, I'm looking like, oh, really? Is that right? I'm looking like, really? Is that right? So you got a nerve to be telling me y'all are so fucking hardworking. They had their head up in the sky and I was hanging low. Oh, yes, it is. Yup. I'm telling you, when I was up in the job, yo, every time one of the brothers will come around, they'll fall back and watch us do all of the goddamn work, and then they want to go ahead and hide. Like, nah, fuck that. Like, nah, yo, you ain't gonna do that shit. Like, yo, that shit don't, like, nah, that shit don't work that way, yo. No, you're working for cheap, yo. You think because you're working for cheap. Yeah, they cut corners no matter the job. Thank you, C-Mac. I've been saying that. Let me tell you something. You want representation. Your representation, what we are seeing, is not good. Your representation is manufactured and it's fractured. Damn. Damn, that's real shit. Latinos, your representation is manufactured and it is fractured. We don't want no parts of it, yo. Bars, that's right, Deborah Ticey. We don't. Your representation, for what I've seen, is fractured and is manufactured. You don't even know who you are. Why? One minute you're white, the next minute you're brown. You don't have an identity. Latinos, you are an enemy with no identity. Bars. Damn, that's real. You are an enemy with no true identity. You don't know who the fuck you are. You don't. You're Latino in your heart, but you're Caucasian in your mind. You don't know who you are, but then you're brown. You don't know who the fuck you are. How in the fuck you're brown, but then you're saying you're white? You don't know who you are. But you want representation? Come on, yo. It don't work that way. You can't act like you Caucasian in your mind, but then we Mexican people, Latino people, you have adopted their mind. But then you wanna, right? It's like you wanna be racist. You wanna have a racist white mind, but want to benefit from black culture. Double-minded. You are blinded and double-minded. Latinos, you are blinded and double-minded. You don't know who the fuck you are. And you want representation? No. 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 You don't know your history. You're only 500 years old. You still a baby, Latinos. You're only 500 years old. You're still a baby. You're not that young. You're not that old. You're real young. Come on. It can't work that way. So no, we are saying hands off, mind your business, and go take care of your stuff. Y'all gotta go ahead in y'all community and take accountability, and y'all gotta have the ability to go out there and put in the work and stop fucking complaining and show up and stand up for your rights and for what is right, for your representation and for what you believe in. Right. You just put the black Mexicans in the Mexican census 10 years ago. Exactly, Emil, that's right. Yeah, yo. Like, it does not work that way, yo. And so what we are seeing right now is listen, your true colors are at the surface now. So, like I said, it's gonna be a small few that that we can maybe rock with, but the majority of you, hell no. Access denied, yo. Yes, yo. A relationship with y'all we tried. Now it's access denied. That's right, Deborah. We've been around for millions of years. Yes. Access denied, yo. Your white card has been declined, and your black and brown card has been declined. It's declined now, and yup, your black and brown card has been declined, and we are actually fine. Leave us out of your issues and all of your problems. Remember Lulak. Lulak said that. The Negro problem is not ours, so guess what? Your fucking promise is not ours. Your representation is not our obligation. You need to go out there and make your own. Create your own music, create your own fucking style, create your own way to dress, your own slang, everything. Latinos, we held down the fort. The ball is in your court. Right. What up, Charles Wilson? Peace. We held down the fort. Now the ball is in your court. FBAs, we held down the fort. Now the ball is in your court. You need to step it up. Step your game up. I don't see you out there doing activism. I don't see y'all out there in mass record numbers doing activism, spreading awareness. I don't see it. Y'all are quiet. Y'all are quiet. You got all these issues, but you were quiet on it. Come on. Y'all are real quiet. During this time frame, y'all are real quiet. You want us to bring the riot while y'all stay quiet. Hell no. It's your turn. We ain't speaking up for y'all. We ain't standing up for y'all. It is your turn. Exactly, Reggie Burnett. That's what I'm saying. You want to act like Black Americans, but you want to be proximity to whiteness. You want to dive into blackness, but then you want proximity to whiteness. Confused. Exactly, Wendell, yup. Because y'all scared of them white folks. Latinos, you scared of them. I don't see you complaining. I don't see y'all complaining to the daggone Caucasians. Where's the representation in the white movies? I don't hear that. You got no smoke for the white folks. That's why we see you as a fucking joke. What you guys gonna do? What you gonna do about it? That's what I'm saying. Sound mathematics right. Terry Williams, I feel you. That's what we saying. We ain't saying that we don't fuck with some of them. You know, I met Afro-Latinos, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That was like I said, Dominican, Puerto Rican, you feel me? That was real cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I seen it, you know? Cool people. But what we not going to do is, right, what we not going to do is, like I said, we're not explaining ourselves. But my thing is, if we are minding our business, why the fuck you keep on coming at us? We are resting, minding our business. We don't got time to represent y'all, okay? We don't got time to worry about your representation. We worried about what the hell is going on. We want to be taking care of our community. Didn't y'all say that? Focus on your own community. Do something better. You know what I mean? Fix your community. We are focusing on doing that. Now you want to be mad at us because we want to focus on our community and our representation. We don't owe you shit, yo. Yeah, Asians ain't no different neither. We don't owe you shit, yo. We don't owe you not a motherfucking thing, yo, okay? Get off a fucking TikTok and do the work. Stop complaining. I've never seen Latinos complain this fucking much. We all workers. We this, we that. I'm not seeing it right about now. You ain't putting in the hard work to stand up to bring the issues about what is really going on in your community. I don't see that. Right. Nothing. That's right. The Tyson, they owe us. We allow y'all to benefit and we ain't say shit. Hell yeah. Exactly. My fault. Give me 1 second. Come in, fam. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you feel me, y'all? What the hell? It changed on its own. What the hell? Yeah, man, that's just like I said, man. Right, they won't even speak to you, and then you said we went with flow because they overcome. We can overcome anything. That's right, y'all. Yeah, exactly. Yup, that's right. Y'all are quiet as fuck, yo. You feel me? Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like I don't see seriously, man. Like I don't see none of them leaders speaking now. I don't see none of it, yo. So like we buried the hatchet with y'all, man. Like I said, man, we ain't doing that. We not gonna go there with y'all, man. Like we all ready to move on. This is how we feel. We don't care. Put like Latinos. I'ma say this. Since y'all don't really fuck with us, yo, fuck your feelings, yo. How we feel right about now is really fuck your feelings, yo. I mean, I'm serious, yo. We don't give a fuck how you feel. We don't care how mad or upset that you are right about now about your situation. And you know what I mean? You not having no representation or we not repping for you. That's right. You on your own. That's right, Wendell Penn. Latinos are on their own. Exactly. Yes, you are. 'Cause like I said, we tried to warn you, but you put yourself in that corner. You back yourself in that corner. So like I said, we don't. It's no sympathy coming. Like I said, man, this is your time, man. You know what I mean? This is hey, Duke. Yeah, you feel me? Like this is your time. Hey, Duke. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, this is your time. Latinos, y'all gotta step it up. Y'all better step your step your motherfucking game up, and you gotta go out there and put in the work, yo. We not holding your fucking hand, yo. We are not holding your hand, yo. Like, listen, you feel me? It's time for y'all to grow up. Listen, you gotta fight on your own, man. We're not doing it, yo. Y'all acting like little ass children right now. They acting like little ass children right about now. Like mommy and daddy supposed to come to their help or their aid. No, listen, that's done. You know, we out of it. So your issues are not ours. Thank you, Duke. Yeah, like I said, your issues is not ours, and we we don't care. It's time for y'all to work hard. Since y'all hard working, we really want to see how hard y'all are going to be working. Stop complaining. Pull themselves by them Latino bootstraps, and you better go ahead and, like I said, put in the damn work, cause we did. You think you're better than this, so guess what? Hey, you don't like it, you can go back to where you came from and put in work over there. Like I said, we we're not doing any more work. We're not helping. Wow, this is my land. This is my land. Please don't troll it, don't argue in the chat, okay? Don't start that. I seen what's been going on, okay? I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also looking at the chat. You feel me? Yep. So yeah, family. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna jump off here for a little while. I'm going to take a breather. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and relax. And today until I gotta go to work, I don't gotta be there till 10:30 tonight. You know what I mean? Which is a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go take care of things. So I'm doing training this week, getting my schedule and everything. Like I said, I'm glad to be back. You know what I'm saying? Just see me smiling again, happy again, man. I'm just grateful, man. You feel me? Like I said, it's always a wonderful pleasure, man, to be up on these streams. You know what I'm saying? To be doing this stuff, man. I like it, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and stuff like that. I'm even also want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, thank you. I'm from the like 85. Oh yeah, yeah. That Chardonnay Dark Horse, man. That thing was nice. You feel me? So like I said, your man B Miles is definitely going to be chilling. Like I said today, going ahead and get myself ready. You know what I'm saying, for when, you know what I mean, go to trainer tonight. You feel me? But like I said, I'm glad and grateful. You know what I'm saying? I got a good balance right about now and about everything. So like I said, family, you want to see the new stuff on the studio? Like I said, it's on the gram. My IG is bmouse8428. That's why I kept telling you about the gram, because I was going to have stuff popping on there. You feel me? bmouse8420 on Instagram. I even got some of the stuff on my Facebook at Brandon Miles, okay? Now, Brandon Miles L, you can just put Brandon Miles. C-Mac got all the links in the chat. And like I said, to show love and support, you don't have to. If you don't want to, like I said, you don't have to. We got the super chat right there. And the cash app is $B Mouse 8. You feel me? And like I said, man, it's always a great pleasure. Thank you, thank you, Charles Wilson. Yeah, man, I feel 20 years younger. Oh yeah, all right, y'all. So one love once again. I'm gonna hit you up real soon, Deborah. Peace out.